Yes, indeed. Look at all of these red currants. It is time to harvest some red currants. You can see that there's a few that need another few days. But since I usually take my time picking red currants, I'll be picking these over the course of the next week. That over the week, those few that aren't quite ripe yet will become ripe. So that shouldn't be a problem there. Yeah, you can see a few of the small ones aren't quite red yet, but they will ripen up over the next week. So, first thing I'm going to share with you is how to pick them, and then we'll talk a little bit about how to prepare them for use throughout the fall, well, throughout the summer, I guess, fall and winter. Now, the best way to pick red currants is to kind of have your hand here just to catch them as they fall, but I kind of almost rest this string, the green string, along my fingers, and then I just very gently kind of use my fingers and my thumb just to kind of roll down the stem and just let the berries gently fall into my hand. And then I've got a little bowl here. Now, of course, you're gonna lose a few along the way, but that's perfectly fine. The one thing that I have found, I have used red currants for making wine, and I've made other desserts. But you know what? The best thing that I found for red currants is simply using them in baking. Zucchini breads, pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin bread, any kind of muffins, things like that. When you freeze them and then you thaw them out to use in your baking, that releases a lot of sugars in the red currants. And I'll show you how to freeze them in just a second. So to get the berries ready for freezing, I do what is called flash freezing. Just make the berries nice and loose, and I stick this into the freezer. Now, flash freezing will freeze the berries individually. Once they're individually frozen, then you put them in a little Ziploc bag, Tupperware container, and you keep them in your freezer. It's about that simple.